Let you know an update on Kristen Tyler. Yesterday, about 1:53 p.m., we did find Kristen Tyler's body in the 2000 block of West Stimmel Road. It's just east of I-135. Her body is being transported to Frontier Forensics in Kansas City for an autopsy to determine cause of death. We have arrested Joel Heil, 27, for 1 count of first-degree murder in the connection with her death. KBI crime scene response team has been called for evidence collection. They are processing the crime scene. This is an ongoing investigation. We do anticipate more arrests. We have conducted dozens of interviews. Some of these interviewees have not been forthcoming with some information. We are going to conduct further interviews. If there's any determination that any false information has been provided, there may be some legal charges in regards to that. I can answer any questions you might have.
How I know you were patrolling the county roads yesterday. Was it from that or was it from?
Right, so we had received information on some possible locations. Along with the Sheriff's Department, they coordinated a search of certain spots in the county. There was a deputy on patrol that was looking as well and did locate her body.
I can't help but think, but this came 18 hours after the arrest of Joel Heil in Abilene. So did you develop information from Joel Heil that led you to that?
No, sir.
He did not confess?
Sir, I can't answer that.
Okay, but I gotta ask. But so are you saying that you came upon it on your own?
That's correct. Correct.
But it was from a tip that you received?
No, through our investigation, we had information to believe she was going to be in the county.
Okay.
And we had specific areas, not specific areas, types of areas we were looking at.
So 2 days ago when you had the 32 sheriff / police department employees looking, was that the same kind of?
That is the same kind of thing we're looking
So
for,
you
yes.
were just what you did.
It was an ongoing search.
So it was from that original search that went over
Yes.
a few days?
Yes.
Did the deputy see, was the ground disturbed? What did he notice?
He was able to see the body.
She was not in a bag or anything like that, or a cover blanket?
She was exposed.
Exposed, okay.
You said more arrests are possible. What kind of charges could these people face?
We're looking for any other involvement with this incident. I cannot speculate on what charges they may be.
But it's with some of the people you interviewed that you think maybe aren't.
Through our investigation, we're looking at other individuals, yes.
Others that might have stonewalled you with information didn't come forth with information?
We're looking, those re-interviews are going to, information they provided, we're still looking for other people that may be involved.
Okay. Was the body nude?
I cannot comment.
Is there a way to tell how long the body had been there?
She was last seen on April 25th.
And do you believe that soon after or about that time is when she was murdered?
That is the belief.
Okay.
Do you believe she was murdered in town, or did it happen out in the area where the body was found?
Still an investigation, but it leads that may have occurred right where she was located. But we don't have all the information.
So that, again, April 25th, so she was there it was almost 2 weeks, right?
That's correct. 2 weeks ago yesterday would be. April 25th was Thursday night.
I mean, granted, it's not super hot. What condition was the body in?
I'm not going to comment.
Okay.
So to be clear, you believe that body was there since April 25th-ish?
That's our belief, but
What can you tell us? What led you to book Kyle on charges of first-degree murder?
our investigation has revealed information that provides us that.
How long do you think the location will be a crime scene where you're investigating? Do you have any idea?
The KBI crime scene response team was out there last night. It got dark on them. The scene was secured the rest of the night by Salina County Sheriff's Department. They started back up again at 9 o'clock this morning. When they get finished, I don't know if it'll be today or not, but they're going to be very thorough looking for all evidence. Also, this is a joint investigation with the Saline County Sheriff's Department and the Salina Police Department. Obviously, we initiated the case as a missing person and culminated into the death of her and the county.
Matt, what would be the role right now that the sheriff's office is playing in the investigation?
Right now, we're just maintaining the crime scene along with KBI, and also just assisting with the police department with their investigation. Obviously, they initially started the investigation and did most of the legwork when interviewing, so we're just going to allow them to continue with that and just work with filing the paperwork and stuff through the courts.
So do you think then Joel Heil had help with this?
We're looking for other participants in this crime.
Would you still need some public assistance in the case?
We would always encourage public assistance.
And be calling you or the Crime
Sure,
Stoppers?
they can call the Salina Police Department, then call the Saline County Sheriff's Department, or they may call Crime Stoppers.
Is there a cause of death yet?
The body is going to have an autopsy performed at Frontier Forensics to determine cause of death, yes. Right now, we do not know.
Okay. From what I recollect from what the family had said, going back to that Thursday, April 25th, she was going over to a friend's house, overnighting, and so she went out that evening. So it would have been that Thursday evening or over into Friday morning or
Correct. We know she was alive Thursday night.
Thursday night.
Correct.
Okay. What role did the family says that Joel Heil took her car, down to Wichita, and then she brought it back that same day. Things like that. Is there anything in there that talks about motivation, whether there were unpaid?
Oh, we're evaluating that as well. That's part of our investigative information.
Okay. Drugs play a role in this?
Cannot answer that.
Okay.
Is there a timeline on when you think you'll get information on the autopsy and cause of death?
I believe the autopsy is being performed
Yeah.
this morning. Usually we get- go ahead, sir.
Actually, the autopsy will be performed around 3:30 this afternoon. And like I said, Dr. Mitchell will be the one who's performing the autopsy here in Kansas City. Hopefully at that time, we can get a preliminary as to maybe the cause of death, but we won't know until then.
Is it typical that they would contact you with some kind of preliminary? And
Actually, I will be there during the autopsy, so, but each case is different and it's handled differently. Sometimes Dr. Mitchell is able to give a cause of death, but other times he may have to wait and examine the evidence that he's collected and then give it at a later time, so.
Is it usual that you send autopsies all the way to Kansas City, or?
Yes, yeah, that's the area where it's done by judicial districts, and that's where we go for our autopsies.
I guess